Hello friends, today we are going to start the image representation by convex lens. So in the previous video, we actually understood the type of rays that would be helpful for us. So here we have just three type of rays, or you can say three type of cases when the rays are coming from infinity, then after refraction they pass through focus. When the rays are actually directed or appear to be diverging from focus, then after refraction they goes parallel to the principal axis, and the ray which is directed towards optical center, it just emerges without deviation. So here our first case is when rays are coming from infinity. Okay, rays are coming from infinity. It is a convex lens, so made up of glass, there will be refraction. So they will pass through the lens. But after passing through lens, they all will converge at focus. So whatsoever parallel rays are coming after passing through lens, that is after getting refracted, they will all concentrate or converge at the focus. Now one more thing we have to keep in mind is what is actually considered to be a normal case in case of mirror is opposite to that in case of a lens. To be more precise, the images which are real and inverted are the ones which are actually formed and which can be obtained on screen. Now we all know about that. Real images are the images which are actually formed at a particular place and we can actually obtain them on any screen. Now as you have already read that in case of mirrors, the image which is formed in front of the mirror, that is considered to be a real one. Most of the time the image which is formed in front of the mirror is the real image, and the image which is formed at the back of the mirror is considered to be a virtual image. This is true in all the cases. So mostly in case of concave mirror, we get the images formed in front of the mirror, and that's why all the images are real except one case. And in case of convex mirror, images are always formed at the back of the mirror, that's why they are said to be virtual images. They cannot be obtained on screen. Now this scenario is totally opposite in case of lens. Why? Because in mirror we are facing reflection. So reflection would actually will try to bring the ray backward in the same region. And we always keep our object to the left of the mirror. So rays are also coming from the left side. So after reflection, they should turn backward, or at least they should stay in the left region. And that's why the images which are formed in the region itself from where the rays are coming, they are considered to be real images. And if image is forming at the back of the mirror, then they are considered to be virtual. But in case of lenses, whether convex or concave, we are facing refraction and not reflection. The role of reflection is to make the ray turn backwards, basically, or just turn in the region from where it is coming. But the role of refraction is to allow the ray to pass through that medium, but the ray can change its direction, but it will actually eventually pass through that medium. It will transmit somehow and reach the other side. So in case of lenses, the normal case is when ray actually crosses the lens and reach to the other side. That's why if the image is forming to the right side of the lens, it is considered to be real. And if it is forming to the left side from where the incident rays are coming, then that is considered to be virtual case, because normally we won't expect it, because as the lens offers refraction, that means it allows the rays to pass through it, to transmit through it and go into the other section. We usually don't expect the rays to be present in the region itself from where they are coming. So in case of lens, now you have to understand that if image is forming to the right side of the lens, it is considered to be real, and if image is forming to the left side of the lens, it is considered to be virtual, be it convex or concave lens. The object will always be placed to the left side of the lens. This thing never changes. Be it mirror or lens, we always keep object to the left side of the mirror and the lens as well. But now in case of mirror, if image forms to the left side of the mirror, it is real, and if it forms at the back of the mirror, that is right side of the mirror, it is considered to be virtual. But it is opposite in case of lens. In lens, if image is forming to the right side of the lens, it is considered to be real, and if it is forming at the back side, or not back side, to the left side of the lens from where rays are coming, it is considered to be virtual. Why? Because mirror offers reflection and lens offers refraction. So this is the simplest case, and you can also relate it with that of concave mirror. So one more point, that convex lens behaves like concave mirror and concave lens behaves like convex mirror. So convex lens, you will find cases similar to concave mirror, and for concave lens you will find cases almost similar to convex mirror, and now you can relate as well. So this is the first case, if you can see, if you can relate with that of concave mirror. One more thing you have to remember is that all the cases that you will experience in case of convex lens, they are almost similar to the cases we observed in concave mirror, and the results are also similar. And all the cases that you would experience in concave lens, those cases will be similar to that of convex mirror. So we can say that the action of convex lens is almost similar to that of concave mirror, and that of concave lens is similar to that of convex mirror. The only thing, mirror offers reflection and lens offers refraction. So if image is forming to the right side of the lens, it will be real, and if it is forming to the left side of the lens, it will be virtual, which is opposite to that in case of mirror. Now our image is forming at focus. Obviously, if rays are coming from this side and lens offers refraction, so they will simply pass through it, and then they would converge at focus. They would actually converge at focus because this is a convex lens whose action is to converge rays. So this is similar to the first case of concave mirror. You can relate that if object is at infinity, image always forms at focus, the size of the image. As you can see, all the rays, they are getting converged at a single point. They are just making a point. So this is our image basically, because rays are actually converging at all the points. And once again, we need intersection of rays. Wherever we find intersection of at least two rays, that would be the position of our image. And here all the rays are intersecting. But since they are just forming a point, because the base of image always lies on the principal axis. All these cases are similar that we discussed in mirror. So if the base is also lying on the principal axis and here the intersection is also on the principal axis, that means the image is very, very small. It's highly diminished and point sized. And now the nature of image, that is real and inverted. Now you have to remember that whenever object is always placed to the left side of the lens, whether we take convex or concave, this is fixed. But now you have to see where the image is forming. If image forms to the right side of the lens, it is considered to be real, and if it forms to the left side of the lens, then it is considered to be virtual. And if the image is real, it has to be inverted. You already know that. Okay, now the second case. Now what is 2f1? This is basically the center of curvature. Now the second case is similar to the second case that we studied in case of concave mirror. that is when object was placed beyond center of curvature. So this is the same case. So now you can relate that what actually happened. Here the normal case is that things, all the image formation should happen to the right side of the lens. Only this is the difference that you have to always remember. Reflection always allows things to happen on the same side of the object, but refraction allows things to happen to the other side of the object. So here now we have to consider the rays. We studied three type of rays. So the common one that we often used to have in case of concave mirror also, that the one which is coming parallel. So the one which is coming parallel, after refraction it will pass through focus. And the other one that we are going to choose is the ray which passes directly through the optical center. And this ray emerges without deviation, so it just goes straight. So now this is the easier part, that in case of convex lens, we will always use these two rays. In all the cases, we will use these two rays. These two rays are just enough to give us the position of our image. Only the position of object would change and we will get our image accordingly. So these two rays are intersecting here and we will get our image here. And as I told, that whenever image formed to the right side of the lens, it is considered to be real. And also, as it is inverted one, because the point of intersection lies below the principal axis, so that means the image is going to be inverted and real as well. So you can yourself relate it to the second case of concave mirror, that if object is placed beyond C, then what does happen? The image forms between center of curvature and focus, and this is what actually is happening. So the object is placed beyond 2f1. So this is the reason that we have named the focus which is to the left of the lens as f1, and center of curvature which is to the left of the lens as 2f1, and focus which is to the right of the lens as f2, and center of curvature which is to the right of the lens as 2f2. Because now we can simply write that here the object is beyond 2f1 and always object is placed to the left of the lens. So now image is forming between, this is our focus and this is our center of curvature, and our image is lying between focus and center of curvature. So these subscripts would tell us that this is actually happening to the right side of the lens. And as the point of intersection actually shows us that the height of A dash B dash is smaller than that of AB, so our image is diminished. So A dash B dash is less than AB. And nature of image, real and inverted. Point of intersection is below principal axis, so image would be inverted. And whenever image forms to the right of the lens, it is always real. So now if you take a look on all these points that I have written, so these are the same as the second case in concave mirror. In concave mirror, we had position of object beyond center of curvature, position of image between focus and center of curvature, size of image was diminished, and nature was also real and inverted. So concave mirror and convex lens, the cases of image formation go side by side, so they are almost similar. Now comes the third case. Now here our object is placed at 2f1, that is at center of curvature. So now again, if you relate it to the third case of concave mirror, when our object was placed at center of curvature, so we know that the image also forms at the center of curvature. But the only difference was that there we had reflection, so image was forming on the left side of the mirror. But in case of lens, we have refraction, so image should ideally form to the right side of the lens. But things would remain the same. So here also the two same rays we are taking, the one which is parallel to the principal axis, so after refraction it will go through focus, and the other one which is directed towards optical center, it will just emerge without deviation. So now the intersection of these two rays are giving us the position of image, and since the point of intersection lies below the principal axis, so we are going to have inverted image, and since it lies to the right side of the lens, it is a real one. So the object is placed at 2f1, our image is forming at 2f2, and since all these quantities are at equal distances. The distance between OF1 and OF2 is same, and that between F1 and 2F1 and that between F2 and 2F2, that is also same. So all these points are equidistant. So that's why the image formed will also be almost similar at the same distance, and it is going to be of same size. What about nature of image? Real and inverted. Since image is forming to the right side of the lens, it is real, and point of intersection is below principal axis, so it is inverted. And this is the same, all these terms are same as we obtained in case of concave mirror when object was placed at center of curvature. So if object is placed at center of curvature, we are getting our image at center of curvature but to the right side of the lens. And in the upcoming videos, we'll continue with the remaining cases of image formation by convex lens. Thank you.